The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has decried its inability to secure convictions in corruption cases, including high-profile ones. The spokesman for the EFCC, Wilson Uwajaren, in an interview with journalists in Kaduna State, highlighted some of the challenges impeding the speedy prosecution of corruption cases and securing convictions. According to him, the losses are due to what he described as frivolous court judgments based on technicalities rather than the fact and national interest, as well as arbitrary adjournment of corruption cases, among other factors. Uwajaren, who shared the insight at a one-day workshop for media practitioners on effective reporting of EFCC activities held in Kaduna State, also disclosed that the Commission had secured about 7,700 convictions across the country in 2022. Well, to speak more on this development, legal practitioner Evans joins me on the news. Thank you very much for joining me. Now, Nigeria is in dire need of, to end the social vice of corruption ravaging the country. Now, do you think that the reason by the EFCC spokesperson is a good enough excuse?
Well, that's not just the reason. I mean, the word frivolous judgment itself is contemptuous. Shouldn't be coming from the EFCC. It's wrong to use the word frivolous judgment. The reason they lose cases largely are because they hardly do their investigations proper. I mean, if you look at how criminal prosecution is done in the US and in the UK, before you are arrested, investigation has been concluded. But the EFCC don't even investigate at all. What they do is that they arrest on the basis of allegation. Sometimes when they invite you, you get there, they convert invitation to arrest and keep you there in perpetuity. By the time they are about to go to court, the suspect already also have secured some level of infraction emanating from the EFCC, for which they start to, file fundamental enforcement to get their own. The EFCC violates the rights of Nigerians even before they start prosecution. That is where they have a big problem. You see, they want to initiate every case and win every case. That is not how you lose some and you win some. The day they lose, the defense counsel wins. The day they win, the defense counsel loses. Okay? So you do not come out and say it's because of frivolous judgment. That statement is contemptuous. The issue of applications and adjournments and all that, there are other factors. We're not saying that the EFCC they are not doing the right thing or that they are not communicating the right information to the public. We are saying that the expression used is wrong, and that even if there are hiccups, there are options of appeal. When you lose a case, there are options of appeal. EFCC should take advantage of the options of appeal. They can go to the appeal court, from the appeal court to the Supreme Court, to ensure that the word frivolous judgment is not what should be used. Okay. That is wrong. If you lose it at the court of first instance, you have an option to go to the court of appeal. And if you lose there, you have an option to go to the Supreme Court. So the law had made provision for everyone, both prosecution and defense, to exercise those options. So you do not come to the public and say, because the reason you are losing high-profile cases is because of technicalities and it's because of frivolous judgment. If the first court gives you a frivolous judgment, according to you in quote, why don't you go to the other court, the higher court, and then take it to the apex court to ensure that you secure conviction? So the right thing to say is that they will prosecute all cases by the best of their ability. And if they lose any, fine. If they win any, okay. But the options of appeal, they should exercise them before they come to that conclusion. It is hasty generalization to say that you lose cases because of frivolous judgments.
All right, legal practitioner Evans Ufeli, many thanks for your insight and your time.